Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Nancy. I do embroidery, I do sublimation, a little bit of vinyl, I do sewing, handmade kids clothes. I have two Etsy shops. One is geared towards the kid stuff and the other one is geared towards the adult stuff. I also sell on Facebook, and I am trying to get my Shopify set up and running so that I can have all of my stuff in one place that's not on Etsy, because if I send people to a link, I don't want to pay Etsy for me selling my stuff, regardless, whatever. So that's not what this video is about. So yeah, so that's a little bit about me. A little bit of backstory on this video. I try not to share the details of my personal life. But over the summer, I had to take a full-time job to be able to pay my rent and my power bill because my shop is not performing. I don't know what it is. It's just not. I get random sale here and there. From the outside looking in, it might look like it's sort of busy, but it's not sustainable. It is not paying the bills at all. And it's just me. So I needed another source of income coming in to be able to just pay the rent and power bill. So I took a job working on the phones here from the house, which was awesome because I got to do a little bit of my stuff while I was doing that downtime. So it wasn't the lowest pay, but it wasn't great pay either. It was kind of right there in between, and it was enough for me to pay the rent and the power bill. That was it. A little bit of gas, but whatever. So it kept me going. Okay, it allowed me to get caught up with the rent because I was severely behind at the time, and it even allowed me to get a little bit ahead. But I was still putting in applications for other places in hopes that I would find a better job, like a more stable position, something that would be long-term, something obviously with a higher pay, and something that maybe had a little bit of benefits tacked along with it. And in mid-October, I got a call from a company that I applied for, and they called me back for an interview. So I was like, okay, cool, sweet. I applied for the bookkeeping position because I have previous bookkeeping experience, and I do bookkeeping for my own business here. So I figured, why not? I was literally throwing crap at the wall to see what was going to stick. And I got a call back for that one. First phone call I had gotten back all year, pretty much. And so I got the call back for the interview. I went for the interview. They were hiring for 3 positions. I did not get the bookkeeping position, but they called me back to offer me the administrative position that they were hiring for. So it's like, awesome. Like, this paid more than the bookkeeping position that they were hiring for. It was within the hours that I needed, and it came with benefits. I'm like, perfect. Like, it's in the healthcare field, which is kind of where I want to be anyway. And so I was like so ecstatic. You just have no idea. I started to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Because it's really dark in this tunnel, and I was starting to see the light. So I put in my notice to my current employer, and he started looking for a replacement for me. And so I go Monday for my very first day on the job, and I'm going through the orientation, and they're like going over house rules and all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. And then probably about an hour into me being there, one of the ladies was like, you know what, just kidding, you can't work here because of something in your personal life that's a conflict of interest. So you're not able to be employed here. So the beginning of November, just before the holidays, I'm unemployed. Like, unemployed. Not only is my job not performing, but now I don't even have my business not performing. I don't even have a job. Like, I was crushed. Anyway, and I couldn't go back to my previous employer because he had already hired my replacement. And so I've been putting in so many applications. Target, TJ Maxx, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, you name it. Like, none of them. I have not received a single callback. Just I've been on Indeed almost daily putting in applications and nothing. Thankfully to some angels in the crafting community, my kids were able to have Christmas this year. So that's that. But that's the backstory. Where I am now, I am still unemployed. My shop is still underperforming. And I've got to get this ball rolling. Like, I've got to get it going. Like, desperately. Like, last year. So, Ashley, boss lady from Country View Monograms, she shared a personal planner from Hoop Mama. Oh my goodness. Mid-December, I think. And she has an affiliate link. I ordered through her link. I don't have an affiliate link, but I'll have her link in the description box. So if you would like to purchase this planner, it's amazing. Let me tell you. All right. So I figure that I'm still putting in applications, still daily. Any new things that come across Indeed or that I see in the Facebook jobs group for my area, I'm still putting in applications daily. But in the meantime, I've got to get this ball rolling. And by this ball, I mean everything here at the house. And this is going to help me, hopefully, keep it all together, keep me on top of it, and hopefully I can get it to a place where I don't need a job outside of the house. Hopefully. Rome wasn't built in a day, so I'm not expecting this to be like some miracle cure. Obviously, it's going to take me and dedication and like hard work and all that stuff. Like, I know that, but this is going to help me keep everything organized, and I'm going to go through it for a little bit. So first of all, it's a Creative Boss planner for 2023. This is not just a personal planner. It is actually a business-minded planner. Inside it are some great like empowering statements, kind of keep you inspired. There's a little backstory on the planner, why it was created. These suggestions are a guideline, like you don't have to follow it to the T, just use what feels right. Try some things. If it doesn't work, try something else, right? That's what it tells you here, pretty much. And then a spot for you to write letters of encouragement to yourself for the new year. I played around with the digital version and I was like, do the things. Like, just do it. Like, for real, just do it. Because my executive dysfunction is very lacking. There's a vision planner here that you can look, like, you're looking ahead to next year or 1 year. Fast forward 1 year, right? And you're going to say, this is where I am now, 1 year in the future, right? Answer these questions based on you being a year from now. And then you'll say, now, like, what did you give up, get over, or start doing to accomplish those goals, right? So this is what you're going to have to do this year to be where you want to be next year. So that's really cool. That's a cool feature. The next page spread is your trackers for the year. I already kind of started filling it out. I kind of messed up. But these are your follow trackers for the year and your sales trackers for the year. And the cool thing about this is that there's all your socials are there. Like, look at my abysmal numbers, right? So this was text list. I don't do text list, but I do YouTube. So I'm putting YouTube in that spot. I thought about doing YouTube in the Pinterest spot, but I might start doing on Pinterest because I do handmade clothing, and it would be cool for me to do Pinterest stuff in the future. But for now, that. So you can keep track of your followers and your sales, right? And it's got like Etsy, your Facebook sales, Instagram from, website. So that would be my Shopify. And then other, like if you sell Amazon handmade or eBay, whatever, Mercari, whatever, right? This is your sales tracker for the year. And then you have your goals for the year. Like you have 3 main goals. Like you can have more than 3 goals, but the 3 main goals are going to go here. And what has to happen for these goals to be met? You can choose a word of the year. Everybody's word is going to be different, and the why. And then the next spread or the next page is going to be your post office closure dates and holidays products, like the different holidays and when you want the products to be listed, what date they need to be listed by. Okay, and then we go into the monthly breakdown. So each month starts with a big holidays or events. These are your closures, and then like your main item focus. This is like for January, you want to be focusing on Valentine's Day sales, Mardi Gras sales, and 100 days of school sales, because 100 days of school will fall anywhere between the middle of or early February to the end of March, depending on when that state started school. Because like some start early August, some start end of September. So, but yeah, and then empowering statement here. And then your next page is your dates. So like if you have a certain day of the week or a certain day of the month that you want to have a promotion or do a drop or run or do all your listings or uploads or whatever, you put those on It's a Date. And then your monthly goals and what needs to happen in order to attain those goals. Page for notes. Jot anything down you want to. And then the next spread is your overview for the month with the content suggestions. So these are pretty cool because it gives engagement ideas daily. You don't have to post daily, but some people do. And then the next spread is a blank monthly thing. Now, you can use this for whatever you want. I'm going to use it for YouTube because nothing in this book says YouTube, and I do YouTube, so I'm going to use this for YouTube. And I listed my content types. So like you have shorts, you have tutorials, you have community posts, you have work with me's, you have just lives, you have vlogs, you have product reviews and things like that, right? And then so like if you're sponsored videos, whatever, those are all different types of content. And so the different types of content, this is what I'm aiming for. I may or may not follow this to a T, but that's what I'm aiming for. And then I can go through and say, okay, well, I posted a short yesterday. So, and that short was for the Valentine shirt. So I would put short and then write a little title or description of what I want that to be about, right? And then so like on Wednesday, I would like to go live. It may or may not happen. And during that live, I would like to make a bunch of ready to ship pink shimmer bell bottoms. I have a whole bolt of fabric over here, and I would like to go ahead and sew them up and get them ready to ship because they are a very popular item in my shop, and Valentine's Day is coming, and I would rather be able to just get them out like this. I'd rather sew one time, cut one time, sew one time, and package one time, and then just fulfill as needed. Print the shipping label and put it in a poly mailer. That's it, right? So, but this is going to be for my YouTube, and then the next page is where you start breaking it down by day. And then each day, if there's an observance, it'll tell you what that observance is. Like this is New Year's Day and National Hangover Day. And then, so your content suggestion is ask fans if they remember their last hangover. Okay, whatever, right? Or you could do whatever you want, but that's a suggestion, right? So there's an engagement post, ask fans for their favorite 2022 memory, promote, show off your favorites from 2022, and then challenge. Do not set an entire year of goals. Instead, try to make each day move you forward, even if it's just a small amount. Just keep moving. Plan, execute, and repeat. So, and then you can write in some of the things that you need to focus on today. Like, I need to focus on getting this test stitch out, getting these swaddles embroidered, and doing some 2 tumblers, right? So that's what I would write in this spot. And then right here it asks how many times did you post to each of these socials or whatever. I may or may not. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet, right? This is still new to me. I literally just started using this yesterday, and I barely used it yesterday. And then you can track your sales for each day, right? It has your focus up here for the week. And then at the end of the week, you can write down your wins of the week. You can write down your focus for next week, your total sales for the week. And then if you do newsletters or marketing texts, you can do whether you sent them or not. And then you have the whole month is like that, listed out by week, daily by week. And then you have a monthly wrap-up for each month. You can track your total sales minus your total expenses. Will give you what your profit is. You can track your followers at the end of the month, and then biggest wins and what you need to remember, and then rate the month. At the end of every quarter, there is a quarterly wrap-up, right? So you have your monthly checkup for March, right? And then your quarter one, your first quarter check-in, right? So January, February, March. You're going to put what your total sales were for the 3 months minus what your expenses were for the 3 months. It will give you your profits. You can literally take these from these numbers from the months, right? Add the 3 together, each line together, and that should match up if you do your math right. And then it tells you, have you paid your taxes? Hello? You got quarterly taxes? Me, in Georgia, I got monthly taxes. So I'm going to have to remember right here, I'm going to have to write that in. Remember, pay taxes on every 20th. And then I'll go through, and on the 20th of every month, I will write probably somewhere in here, pay taxes, right? Because I need to do it on the 20th. But yeah, so you have your quarterly check-in. Check your inventory. I don't know if everybody counts inventory every quarter. I don't know how that works. I don't really keep inventory. I don't buy shirts to keep on hand. I order them as I need them. So I don't know. And my fabric is used differently. But yeah, so I don't know if you're supposed to do inventory weekly or quarterly, sorry. But anyway, so and then your biggest wins. And then, so first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, March, April, May, June. So the end of June. Yes, quarter 2 check-in. And then, you know, you keep going through your monthly. Then at the end of the year, you have your yearly wrap-up. That's the month. Quarter 4 check-in, right? Okay, so you have, at the end of December, you have your December wrap-up. Then you have your quarter 4 wrap-up. And then you have your year wrap-up. So you just do your total sales, expenses, and profits for the year. And then what are your biggest wins for the year? And then what did you learn? Like, what did you learn the most? What is your biggest area of growth? So, like I said, this is not going to be some miracle cure. I do not have much space on my phone. I'm actually recording on my my laptop right now, my Mac. So the quality may not be great. I do apologize, but I don't have any space on my phone, which is a big obstacle for me in recording. Also, I get kind of awkward when I'm just like talking to myself out loud and there's other people in the house. Anyway, hindsight is nothing. Like, I don't really care if you watch a video of me, but I don't I don't know. I'm weirded out like that. So yeah, so I am going to be using this Creative Boss planner to keep track of my revenue streams, to make sure that this will help me come up with content when I don't have content ideas. But the streams of revenue are going to be my 2 Etsy shops. I don't like having to pay Etsy if I made the sale. So if I found someone on Facebook who is looking for something and I want to offer that to them, like they're looking for a birthday outfit for a girl for a cow theme. That's the popular one, right? I have a cow print, or I have a cow themed birthday outfit, and those pink bell bottoms be perfect. But if I found it I found that customer on Facebook, so I don't want to send them to my Etsy shop and then have to pay 3.5% plus 6.5. It's like 10% of my sales go straight to Etsy. I don't want to do that. So I'm trying to get everything into my Shopify account or Shopify site so that when I make a sale, it goes through Shopify. Etsy can make me sales all day long, but if I refer someone to my link, it will not be Etsy, it will be my Shopify. But then there's also, so the 2 Etsy shops and the Shopify, I sell on Facebook in the group. I have an Amazon affiliate link, whatever you want to call it. So I plan on promoting some products or whatever deals that I find with you guys and in my Facebook. So, I can earn a little bit of money there. Also getting monetized on YouTube. And I know that it's not going to be like an outrageous amount, right? It's just like $100 a month or something. That'd be great. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what 2022 or 2023 has in store. I'm excited to get this going. I am still looking for full-time employment outside of the house. So just a heads up, if I get going and I disappear, that's where I'm at. But just for now, I am pouring everything I have into getting all of this going, because this is all I have right now. I hope everyone had a great New Year. Hope you enjoyed the breakdown of the planner. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. I look forward to seeing you guys a lot more often in this new year. Bye.